Hey y'all, welcome to the Mickey Flicky Palace. This is Dr. A. This is mommy is not gonna cook right now day, but I made lunch anyway, so I lied. Okay. Um greetings, welcome everyone. Salutations. I was just at Mimi's live. I was at the Eric's live. I'm like, oh my god, y'all. We try to love on each other in this sector. That's what I like about this sector. We always try to show each other love, and we always try to show each other companion energy of love, warm, and all that good stuff. Okay, but anyway, we're gonna tell y'all welcome to the Mickey Ficker Crystal Palace. Y'all gotta be patient with me. I know I say that all the time, but y'all really do. I really feel like y'all really need to be patient with me, like for real. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, I'm trying to get this. I know y'all. Dr. A, why you always wait to go live to do some of this stuff? Girl, cuz shoot, I'm struggling. I need a manager. That's what I need. I'm not a manager, but I don't need no manager. I really do need a an assistant. I'm used to be honest with y'all, I'm used to like having an assistant. I really am going to get me like a little high schooler, and I'm gonna pay her to organize some of this stuff. I promise you. I'm gonna find me a high schooler, and I'm just gonna pay them to do all of my videos, editing, and all this stuff. I'm gonna pay them what I can. I'm gonna figure out something. Maybe we can do something in exchange or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna have them to help me organize to do marketing. Them the best people to go get, because it's not because you want to cheapskate them, but it's not that, but they just understand the social media platforms better than us old folks do. You know what I'm saying? I really want to get my grandson to do it because he's kind of, he's autistic, but I don't care about that. That don't mean nothing. You hear me? He know more about, when he was little, he was like, Grandma, I'm going to get up on this pyramid, take the picture real quick, and promote your business of meditation. He was about 7. No, he may have been 5. He might have been 5. I think he was like 5 years old. And I'm telling y'all, that is like those children, or these children nowadays, like know way more stuff than we do, y'all. We gotta play. We be playing these games trying to compete with some of these little children. They be having it going on. You hear me? So I'm not gonna cut them short. So we're definitely, oh God, y'all. I'm trying to get this together. I'm struggling. The Crystal Palace. I really need to stop being so open like that. I just be telling the truth. I ain't gonna come up here and be like, yeah, doctor, I know everything. I know things about healing and stuff like that, but all this social media crap. Yeah, I know how to do websites and stuff, but you talking about the social media and stuff, and you just tell me what you want on your website and I can do it, but all this media chaos that some of y'all be cold on here, okay? And I just be like, I just congratulate and I just smile. You know what I mean? I'm trying to fix this dang on thing. It's not letting me do it, okay? Oh God, come on, y'all. All right, hold on, y'all. Let me get this together, okay? Uh, oh my God, why? Welcome to the Crystal. Okay, you know what? I am not getting ready to beat a dead horse. I'm just gonna remove this stuff over here. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get this stuff together here because I gotta bring Jasmine and them stuff in. Anyway, welcome to the Mickey Picky Palace. Of course, I'm Dr. A. I'm your crystal rock goddess, and we're in the place to be. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the video. Come on inside the Crystal Palace. Take your shoes off at the door. Leave your shoes by the door. Come on to the crystal bar, grab your crystals and grab your libations, because over here we honor our ancestors. Get your teas, your coffees. That's what the libations are, just in case y'all didn't know. Water, because we pour out. Y'all ever heard? Y'all heard what people used to say, pour out a little, liquor. That's really how we remember our ancestors. So if y'all see someone pouring stuff out onto like the caskets, or if we go to a gravesite and you pour out the water or whatever, you pour out any libations, liquid, anything, that's what you're saying. You're honoring the answer. You're honoring your ancestors. And usually I used to, sometimes I'll come up in here and I'll tell y'all that I'll do Ashe, and then I'll tell y'all to say the ancestors out loud. Definitely during Black History Month, we're gonna do that. But again, I celebrate Black history all year round. So make sure y'all participate in that. Even if you're not Black, please, please, please keep the ancestors of Black folks alive. Okay, keep them alive and keep them in the spirits, and as well as now, because I'm telling you, we need them in this hour. Okay, considering, well, without me going, I ain't ready to go there with y'all. But y'all know what I want to say. Okay, y'all know what I want to say. Okay, all right, y'all. I'm trying to write this thing out. Dang. Uh, okay, there. I was gonna say it's acting like I can't spell, and I can. Oh, what the heck happened to it? Okay, hold on, y'all. I was clicking on the wrong thing. I wasn't looking. I mean, I wasn't. I had my fingers in the right pause. Pause. Okay. All right. So we got that kind of going on. Okay. If y'all can see that. Okay. Cool. All right, y'all. Let me pull my curtains back. Okay. I'm gonna pull my curtains back just a little bit. There we go. All right. The scissors. Okay. Let me find it. How do I get to these scissors? Okay. Let's get these scissors up here. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and pull up my jazzy life. We're gonna be talking about my jazzy life in here. Okay. How are you doing, Mrs. Jones? Welcome to Mixed Figure Pals. How you doing, Nicola? How you doing, Yvonne? Welcome to Mixed Figure Pals. Okay, so anyway, there's 5 ways to become a crystal. All you have to do is number one, like, share, and subscribe. The second way to become a crystal, all you have to do is which is what Mrs. Jones is doing, what Nicola and Yvonne has done, which is type, and we call that the boom, boom, boom. The third way that we call to join, to be a part of the crystal celebration and become a sister crystal. Okay. The sister crystal, what we gonna do as sister crystals, we're all sister crystals, and the brother crystals up in here, because I do get men come up in here. I got partners here. They just be like, Dr. A, we are not getting ready to be letting all these women know we in here watching you, but we are definitely be in the background. So I have, and they hug, and I met them. I met a lot of these brothers that do come over here. I'm cool with their queens, so they'll bring their queens over here to listen to me. And then by the time I look up, they said, "Dag, my queen is now following you." I'm like, "Thank you," um, because Dr. A, you know, likes doing this thing here. Okay, so the fourth way to become a crystal, all you have to do is listen, and we call that what, the boom boom room. And I got some food coming, y'all, so don't be minding me, because I'm going to be smacking in your ears. So I'm just letting you know up front. So the fifth way to become a crystal after the show. I mean, no, third way, girl. I'm acting like Jasmine. I'm like I can't count. Let me. I did one way, like, share, subscribe. Two way, the boom boom room. The third way is the parlor room. The fourth way, my bad, after the show, don't leave your player around me, true player for real. That's my situation. Okay, our house gang up in this thing. Okay, fifth way, but last but not least way, we call the our house gang up in this thing. No, I'm still acting. I'm tired, y'all. I was up all night. I ain't gonna lie. I had about an hour's worth of sleep. Oh my god, I'm so tired. I had a nap. Well, I had a nap, and then I woke up early. I had like a 2-hour nap, and so I would say I had like 2 hour, about 3 hours of sleep last night, altogether. So I'm really exhausted. So my brain is not functioning, but we're gonna get through this together, okay? So third way, that's the fourth way I just talked about, the outhouse gang. Now the fifth way is joining the membership, and we call that the Crystal Rose Quartz. So be a part of that. It's just 99 cents. I know y'all saying, Dr. A, we joined the membership, girl. You ain't got that together yet. Yeah, I done already told y'all to be patient with me, because I know what I'm gonna do now. Finally, I figured out what I was gonna do on the membership, and now my butt is still struggling to do it. I'm asking people. People are trying to tell me, but I'm like, I really feel like they're gonna have to hold my hand through this. I done watch videos and I'm still like, what am I doing? Hold on. Hey honey, I'm live. Hey honey. Hey. Hello. I think he let me text him. Anyway, uh I'm live. I'll call you back in a minute. I'll call you back in a second. In a second. Okay. So um so anyway, so that's where I'm at with the membership, but we'll get through it and I promise you it'll be well worth it. So for those that have already joined the membership, one of the things I said, you $2 off on the order, on each order that you do. Another thing, because I don't have really, am I having exclusive content? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna talk about other stuff other than these mommies, sure. But these I don't have no exclusive content on the mommy, so that's not what I would be offering you. I'm just telling you in the gate, unless something pop up and I'll be like, oh, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this. You know what I mean? But I don't be having it. I mean, I know something about Olivia, but I can't say because if I say, then she gonna know where I got it from because it's somebody that I'm not talking about Niecy. Niecy ain't told me nothing. If Niecy told me everything that we all heard. We all heard that together. So it's not that. I know some other stuff. I know I know some other stuff, but I can't say. I'm sworn to secrecy. So I can't say. And I'm trying not to violate that order. If if that girl keep messing with me, then I don't know. I face something now. Anyway, so what's the next thing? Oh yeah. And also in the membership, you will be getting a crystal. No, you're not going to get a crystal of your choice. I'm going to choose the crystal for you. So I will send you a crystal. For those that had already joined the membership, if you would like a crystal, please give me your address and I will send you. I still owe Dorla some stuff though. I know Dorla gonna kill me, but whatever, Dorla. I got you, girl. We both owe each other stuff. So we gonna me and Dorla gonna work it out. But we gonna hook each other up. So um, yeah, so you'll get a crystal of my choosing because I have plenty of crystals, which is why y'all, I sell them. I do wholesale crystals and I do regular seller crystals. So y'all know I am when I say I'm the crystal rock goddess, y'all coined me that, and it is absolutely true. So if we can go ahead and get started here without further ado, without me bumping my gums, because that's exactly what I'm doing right now. And it's not fair. Okay. So let me go ahead and get started. Okay. All right, let's pull up Jasmine. All right. I'm trying to stick to we're gonna talk about Olivia and we're gonna talk about Jasmine. But I'm not going to Olivia's platform. I'm not gonna do it. Sorry. But what I am gonna do is go to One Love's platform and we're gonna I saw some things that I wanted to react on. So we can certainly do that. But what we not gonna do, how you doing, Mimi? Welcome to the Make It Figure Palace. But what we not gonna do, I'm not going to Olivia's platform today. I can't tolerate her energy today. Mm-mm. But I could tolerate her through another reactor, through a reactor. Again, I have not earned my keep as a reactor as of yet, and I don't think I would probably be called a reactor. And that's nothing wrong with a reactor. I love reactors. Hello, you know. So, but I think I'm a little bit differently though, right? Not that I'm trying to say I'm better. It's not that. It's just I don't know. I don't know. I'm just not a reactor. I don't think. I call myself something else. I don't know what yet. I keep trying to find it, but it'll come to me when it's supposed to. Okay. So anyway, girl, we're gonna look at this real quick. I'm gonna try not to ramble today because y'all know I will ramble, and when I'm tired, I really ramble. Okay, and I'm so tired. And then, oh, y'all hope I don't get itis when that food comes. Cause y'all know I love tacos, and y'all know that's my favorite. Y'all know when I'm ordering out. I mean, if I could eat tacos every day, I probably would be in a nice little world. Yeah, that would be in a nice little world if I could eat tacos every day. But I can't. So Can I tell you something, Olivia, girl? Every time you put them wigs on, it takes your head out. And see, I thought this was pretty funny. And y'all, this one reacted girl, one love girl, she reacted on Jasmine. She's like, "Look, I'm over here supporting you, and you up here talking about you had a miscarriage, and knowing full well you're sitting up here lying, girl. Jasmine is definitely a liar. She knows she is a liar. She's a liar. She's a liar. Her pants are on fire, like Mariah." Oh, no video. Thank you. My bad. That's okay. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. All right, let's start it over. I appreciate that. Y'all be on it. Y'all be really helping me out. I'm like, Doctor, hey, we don't see no video, girl. Get that video up there. I put it up there. Boy, don't you come. It's not time yet. Nope, 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 nope. Because you're going to start trying to play them games. And boy, you're going to get your little self in trouble now. I don't know if it's a weekend or one day, but you already try to sneak on the game. Don't play with mommy today. Love you. Anyway,
already knew that. So
the class don't start till 1 o'clock. You're not gonna be taking that game. I mean, don't touch that computer. Thank you. All right, y'all. I'm trying to keep track of my food, watch a kid, and maintain my composure. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go.
I was like, he's gonna do something. I was sad though.
Again, Olivia, what we're gonna do. What I really would like you to happen. I would like for you to be honest with your people here on the social media and tell them how. Again, I am a type of person that I don't trip off people's politics. I don't trip off who you vote for. And people have reasons for who they vote for, and that is fine. I don't judge that. But what I do judge is the factor of you. I feel like people should be who they say they are, even if it's some contradictions, because we all have some contradictions. I know I do. I know I might like green today, and tomorrow I want orange. You know what I mean? So I'm okay with contradictions. That don't bother me. But as long as you are honest about them and just kind of look at it for what it is, right? The issue with this girl, I don't care about her being Trump or Biden. Yes, I call him Biden. It's Obama or Biden. Um, I don't really care about that. But what bothers me is the fact that she got on here and did not tell her tell her peer group or her followers that she didn't even vote. She's inactive on voting now. I'm just saying, why you're talking about crying and said he won, Trump won, and you're crying with your mom and who is a Trump stumper. Again, hey, you have every right to vote for who you want to. I'm not tripping. I'm not gonna call you a Sambo or sellout or anything like that. I promise. I won't. And I don't feel like that. My spirit does not allow me to feel like that, because I just think that a lot of times people are not informed. And to be honest with you, neither party would represent black people. But that's a whole nother conversation. So you have to pick what works best for you and you as an individual. But but my point is, if you're a Trump supporter, then you should have voted. You should not be inactive on voting. But that's the only issue. That's the issue about that. And then it's the energy that comes with you in particular. It's not the fact that you voted for Trump. It's or wanted to vote for Trump, maybe, maybe because you didn't vote, but maybe you wanted to vote for Trump. It's the energy that's behind that, the voting aspect of it. It's the energy behind it. It's like, I know that you are a racist, okay? We see you. We see you. And we know that you are a what? You are a racist. You are I can't even call you. Nah, Peaches or Uncle Tom Coon um bed inch, you know what I'm saying? But you, on the other hand, is more of a racist pig, rhinoceros, uh, you know, probably would have been, in the back in the day, you would have been passing. You know what I mean? That's who you are. And you would have been passing, and you would have probably taken the master's whip from him and beat us yourself. Just being honest. That's just what I feel like about you. I feel like you are an overseer. I think you're an overseer, and I think that you are overseer, and I think you are coon. No, I don't think you're coon. Peach is a coon. You're overseer, and the master would have not known that you were supposedly biracial. And I think that once, what I mean, he probably would have figured out once you started having children, because you would have had them ch- darker children. Perhaps God probably would have made you have a darker child, just to, show you what it is. And then you would have got lynched at the stake, and it would have been over for you. But so I feel like that you would, that's the type of energy that you carry. And that's an unfortunate, you know what I mean? But how you carry yourself does not affect me as a whole, because you're in a whole no, you're hours and hours and hours away from me, and I will never see you in life. Even if I went to Texas, and I do go to Texas every so often, but I would never see you. I would never see you, ever, 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 ever see you. And if I did perhaps see you, I would not talk to you. I would not speak to you. Would I take a picture of you? Probably I will, just to let people know I saw you. You know what I'm saying? Would I be bold about the picture? I don't know, depending on the mood I'm in. I'm not gonna lie, it's not a fear thing. It's just like, should I let her know I'm taking a picture, or should I not? It's just kind of one of those things. It just depends on my mood. Because again, today I like orange, tomorrow I like green. Remember that. Oh, and did I make a mention about her sideburn, like her side hairs? Like, what the heck is going on with them wigs? Is turning her head up. Them wigs, some shots, stress, um, I don't know, Olivia. I get just looking at you, just kind of looking at your skin, and you can tell when someone is going through it in their energy, in their body, in their tone, and you know what I mean? You could just tell. And sometimes I could tell when you start spiraling out of control, when you go into the thing, and she's like, "Oh, you guys are seeing I'm spiraling." You are, girl, and I know that, and don't be mad at me, but y'all know, okay, y'all can't be mad at me when I start throwing up the zodiacs. And some of y'all might be these zodiacs I throw, but you can't be mad. Now, if I could talk about me as a Taurus and talk about how I am as a Taurus, then certainly you can understand what I'm saying, what I gotta say. So don't take it, well, yeah, take it personal. But you have to, if this is true about you and you don't like it, then all you got to do is fix it. You could just make it work for you. Like my stubborn energy, like I'm very stubborn, okay, I'm a Taurus, but I know how to turn it. I know how to turn my stubborn energy into something greater, okay? And that's something that you have to learn how to do. Like whatever is a weakness of your zodiac sign, and just turn it around and make it make sense, okay? So what I'm about to tell you is this here. This chick right here, unfortunately, she is and this is why I say I'm not a reactor. The reason why I'm not a reactor, because I'm watching the video, but at the same time I'm telling my other stuff. So that's why I can't consider myself a reactor. So hopefully y'all understand that about me, okay? But anyway, she's a Cancer supposedly, and I was raised by a Cancer cusp. Well, she was a Cancer cusp Gemini. That was the mother who raised me. Then my other mother, my biological mom's an Aries. um mm. And I'm telling you, what, Cancers, unfortunately, my as good as my mother, as good as she was, like I said, she was a really, really good mom. And when I tell you she was a great mom, she was very she was very nurturing, and she spoiled me. I mean, she was the truth. When I tell you she was the truth, she was definitely the truth. However, I'm gonna be honest with you. She had some manipulative ways. Okay, she has some manipulative ways. Yeah, she has some manipulative ways. I'm just gonna be honest with you on certain levels. Hold on, y'all. My food is here. Stand by.
Because it was sad to see the platform go. For the 8 hours it was gone.
So when it comes to TikTok, from my understanding, the ban was lifted temporarily because Donald Trump is trying to see if he can make an agreement with China to split the profits 50-50. As of right now, the U.S. is not really making any money from that TikTok app. And so the ban was.
Okay. I don't. I love you. I love your videos. But I don't want
You
to.
will never believe.
I want people to go and check your opinion out. But I'm just using your portion for Olivia's content because I would rather give you this highlight of my so you can get paid rather than me paying Olivia. So thank you. Go subscribe to her, y'all. She didn't check Jasmine, so she not, you know, she calling it like it is, so I like it. But I always say that's why I told you I give her grace. But anyway, so what and this is another thing what I don't like about Olivia. Olivia is uninformed. I don't care if you whoever you vote for, it does not that's on you, right? But what my issue is that when you're uninformed, when you're ignorant, and Olivia's very ignorant, and you can tell she definitely acts like she has nothing more than a seventh grade um mentality. She has a seventh grade mentality, and she doesn't understand certain principles. Like when you talk to her about the electoral votes, I mean, she doesn't understand none of that. And you all know that we talked about electoral votes. What grade was that? I think that was in high school. I remember us really, we talked about it throughout school, but we really dove into it in high school because we started doing elections and different things so we can understand how it really works. And we did voting. When I was in grade school and we did voting. Now we did talk about electoral votes back then, but we didn't go into greater details until we hit high school. You know what I mean? We really we didn't understand it in the way that we understood it because when you get older, right? Because the third grade, it was in the third grade actually. It was in the third grade where we had to understand what the Constitution was. We had to take that test. You had to understand what the Constitution was, the Democrats, Republicans, all of that. We did that all in the third grade. And then every year we go up in school, we learn different aspects and we kind of break stuff down, and we're understanding it more because our little brains are going, oh, I get it. I remember y'all talking about that in the third grade. Now it makes even more sense than it did in the third grade, right? So she does not have those concepts. Like she's barely on a seventh grade level. In her intellect, she's just stupid. Like she acts like her children. Like she can have a conversation with her children, but once her children get to the plateau of high school, she cannot talk to them. She's not going to be able to talk to them, and you can see it. And wait till they start having homework and they're going to have papers and stuff. She's going to be trying to stop them from doing that. And what they're going to end up doing is they're going to end up sitting at Gerard's house because they're not going to be coming over her house when they're going to have big homework because she's not going to allow that. You understand what I'm saying? She's not really into education. Like Jasmine isn't either. And I don't understand why these people, if you're not into education like this, then don't have children, child. Okay? Let me see what y'all talking about in these comments, okay? You say a mess. How you doing, TS? Welcome to the Mythic Palace. How you doing, Mysterious? Welcome to the Mythic Palace. Okay. How you doing, Kenya? Welcome to Mythic Palace. How you doing, Pineapples? Welcome to Mythic Palace. So yeah, my food, that wasn't my food, that was my son's food. These people talking about they had to find another driver. They suck. Give me my food. That was quick how they brought his food, but they all along with mine now. I'm getting ready to get mad now. Now they'll be hearing about a few minutes. Okay, they got another driver. So anywho, so so her intellect is not obviously on point, and she would not be able to have a conversation with me, or none of you all for that matter, not just me, but she would not be able to have a conversation, and I would get really frustrated and I would just tune her out because I can't, I can't stand an idiot like that. That is like a danger. That is a definite a danger to me, a idiot. You know what I mean? Someone that's so stupid that you can't talk to them. You know what I mean? And it's not because of someone having, because you can have conversations. Everybody I know that has autism, you can have a way better conversation with some of them than you can with people that don't have autism. Okay. So I don't know. I would get so frustrated with her. And I don't know how Gerard did it for years and living in the same household with her, not just smelling her, because she looked like she smells like burnt tuna and fish mixed with oysters, mixed with sea moss, mixed with valerian herb. Because valerian herb smells like cow manure to me, but that's a whole nother conversation. It had my whole yeah, ooh, child. Anyway, you get the point. But outside of that, me talking to her would really, really greatly offend me. It would greatly, it would just wear me out because I would get tired of somebody being so stupid. And I would get so frustrated by her talk, and then her voice would annoy me, and I would end up probably cursing her out. And okay, and what I was gonna say about cancers is cancers do have a way of manipulation. So but what I did enjoy about my mom's manipulation, because her manipulations were great, because I always got something out of a deal. Okay. I give an example, one of her manipulations. She'll be like, "Oh, we're gonna go shopping." She'll be like, "You can have the credit card as long as you spend time with me." That was a great manipulation. Or another manipulation was, "Hey, go take them clothes, and I spent a lot of money today and buying me clothes at Saks Fifth Avenue, and your daddy is nosy, and I don't want him to know how much I spend. So can you take this in the car? I mean, could you take this in the house, and then you can have my credit card when you go out tomorrow, and you don't have a limit. Just don't go over 900." You know what I mean? So I was like, yes. Well, eventually I did have 900, but still I wasn't spending that much. But you understand what I'm saying? Oh my God, that was beautiful manipulations. You know what I mean? So I don't mind those manipulations. It was a win for her and it was a win for me. See, I don't mind if you're gonna manipulate me, let me get something out of it, and you gonna get something out of it too. Those are okay. But the problem with Olivia's manipulation, she does not understand. She's not horned in on who she is, right? So cancers do manipulate, and then they do it in a roundabout way where they use their sensitivity to manipulate. So if you're a cancer, then if you're going to manipulate, please make sure everybody else is getting something out of it. So that's what I need you to work on, cancer. But a lot of cancers understand that. Olivia is just one of those cancers who don't get it. But don't be mad at me, cancers. I'm just telling y'all what it is, okay? I'm just trying to help y'all along the way, okay? Don't be mad, okay? Just telling the truth. Okay, spread false information, just research it and educate yourself. Exactly. What is me oh jeez. Oh my God, y'all. Y'all are crazy. Okay, y'all. Let's continue. Y'all ready? Want me tell y'all? Me be telling y'all to hold hands and let's go. I just be like, let's go. I'm like, we ain't hold no hand, cause like I'm real particular, cause I be like, woo, yo, girl, I don't know about them. Sometimes energy don't be good, and that's why I don't go to the hairdresser, cause I do my own hair, cause I don't like people's energy. Um, I don't want everybody's energy to connect to my energy, because I'm telling you, I don't. It's a lot of energy vampires, and your head is a very sensitive area for energy. Your head and your hands, and that's why you have to be careful about when you hug people. I don't hug people all the time. Shoot, when I first met my biological family, I didn't really hug them. I was like, hey, and then I felt my grandmother energy. I was like, she good people. So then I hugged her, but I wasn't gonna hug them at first. I had to feel their energy. You know what I'm saying? I was sticking my hand out like handshakes. I know that's wild though. But I'm telling you, people's energy be jacked up. So you got to be careful because you can experience energy through your head, through your hands, and hugging people and even being in the same environment with them. And sometimes when I'm around a lot of energy, and if it's toxic, I'll get sick and I have to go. I've thrown up before. I've thrown up when someone had a real, and I told them, I said, hey, you got to back up for me. And they'll be like, why? I'm like, because your energy is really negative. And they'll be like, I noticed that too. I'm like, yeah, you got something on you. So back the crap up for me. But anyway, let's continue. But again, my reactions are going, my commentary is going to be a little bit differently because I'm spiritual and I'm a healer. So I'm going to kind of go there about different stuff. So you just got to rock with me. Okay, let's go. Oh, I hit the mute.
The weekend, I just saw it today. People were informing me. I'm gonna say this, and I'm not gonna make this a long drawn out thing. As you see, the title of this live is still the topic in people's life. I don't
Okay,
know.
so basically she's talking about Niecy. That's basically what she's talking about. Okay, Olivia, but Jasmine, you didn't technically bring it up. You didn't really bring it up. Jasmine did. So because Jasmine brought it up, and because you was over here talking slick, and then you talked about me, so I felt like, okay, well, since this panty waste is talking, get logged in. It's 1 o'clock, sir. It's past 1. Hello, hurry up, please. Thank you. You got time to eat. Don't worry. You just ate. You can eat when you get done with class. You can finish your food. Well, he had the lunch I made at home, and then I ordered some other food too. So it's not like he got it. He can go to class. He got to go to class. Anywho, so um, and I said, you just ate. Yeah, I noticed I started laughing. I was being funny when I said you just ate. No, he really did just ate, but I was doing that for y'all to make y'all laugh. Anyway, so don't think I'm saying that. To him, I didn't really say it to him. He knew what I meant by that. When I say that, he laughs. Um anyway, um so basically when Niecy made a mention about that situation with her son allegedly that may or may not have happened. Well, when Jasmine brought that up, of course, I'm going, Mrs. True, y'all know she is the Niecy's, she's the Niecy's whisperer. When we can't get a hold of Niecy, we just talk to Miss True, okay? We just talk to Miss True because she's the Niecy whisperer. And she got her own whisper, right? But they look like the best of friends. So I'm all like, I'm going to ask. If you don't ask, nobody will tell you anything, right? So, of course, I'm making mention of that in my chat. And then she said Niecy was going to come here. But, Niecy takes a long time. You know what I mean? So we already do that. So then she's like, yeah, I want to talk to you, Dr. A, or whatever. And then she started answering the questions. She just read my mind on what I wanted to know. Because I didn't want to ask her anything else about Gerard because pretty much Gerard is no longer really a topic here, right? We don't really talk about Gerard unless he come forth and say, unless he doing something good for the children and he post it and we'll talk about him. Or if Olivia bring it up or she trying to rewrite history. And so, of course, we will talk about it at that point in time, but Gerard is never really the issue, the topic, right? It's just only when Olivia tried to rewrite history, right? And so when Olivia said that, and then she was talking stuff about me, plus she was talking about other reactors, I said, oh, okay. So, I just wanted to bring her to the, as they say, to the floor. I wanted to bring her to the floor, you know what I mean? So, you know, or to the table, depending on what area of the country you're from. Some people say bring her to the floor. Some people say bring her to the table, floor table. Okay. So anywho, here we go, y'all.
Why I'm the topic in people's life still
Okay.
because I'm not in people's life still. So I really saw some shit today and I was just like, wow, like people are really fans. Like people are fanned out. And it's not just me, you guys. It's not just like people are fans of me. People are fans of like my ex-husband.
Okay. No, we just want him to win. Okay. So let's talk about the fan and stuff. Let's talk about the whole energy behind people talking about these mommies. Okay, here's the thing, Olivia. You all will post stuff, okay, especially if you're doing commentary on your life. Well, not commentary on your life, but if you're showing your life and you're a vlogger, I mean, that's how you get more notice when other people talk about you and do reactions. That's kind of part of the game. I mean, do we have to rehash that again? So because you show your miserable existence, yes, I mean, you are miserable existence. You are a waste of sperm. You are a waste of a 5 session time period, probably. So because of this, because Stella chose to not protect herself and she had you, this is the type of stuff that and then unfortunately you brought your behind up here as a racist. And we basically had to talk about you because we don't like you, right? We don't like the character that you put up here. You're fake. I mean, you're dumb. You're stupid. You're embarrassing. Um, I- your mothering is horrible. We're just I don't know, you're entertaining to a degree. I'll say that. You're entertaining because it's just we watch you because you're a train wreck and we're like, God, I can't believe she did this. And it's just like watching the soap operas. I mean, I wasn't really into the soap operas, but my mother did used to watch it, and of course, my grandmother watched it. And of course, I sit around and watch it with them, and we'll have something to talk about because you're bonding with your mom on that, to watch soap operas. But I really wasn't into that, but she'll find a way to bond on the things I bonded on, which was music. Um, but that's a whole nother conversation. But so of course we're gonna watch you because you're putting out information in your life. I mean, you've done a lot of things on this platform, just like Jasmine, just like Chrissy, just like um Nakia and all the rest of these hookers. Then posted so many things, and we just made commentary, and most of us have made some change off of you and your despicable life. So I don't see what is the actual issue. You know what I mean? It's not you're a fan. Like I'm not even a fan really of celebrities, to be honest with you, because they're just like regular people. I've met a lot of celebrities and some of them was really I think the worst celebrity that I've met that I do not like. I don't think he's a good person. He did a couple of things I thought was pretty good. But personally that I know he did for a particular person that I know that has passed on to the goon, Ashe DK, wherever you are, sir. Ashe to you. Um, but nevertheless, you basically, well, yeah, Lil Boosie. I can't stand Lil Boosie because I did security for Lil Boosie. That's a whole nother conversation. You can Google, you can find you if you lucky, you'll find it. It's on YouTube. Um, and I'm in an ejab, I'm in all black. You'll see. Anyway, so I'm not even a fan of celebrities. Like, I mean, I like their music and stuff, but I don't sit around and say, "Well, I want to meet this person." I really don't want to meet none of them. I just want them to sing whatever their gift is or their art is. I just want them to do that. For example, I love Tyrese music. I love Tyrese. I love his voice. I want him to just sing to me. I don't want him talking to me. I don't want to hear about his personal life. I don't care. I wish he shut up. In matter of fact, I'm sick of him talking. I'm sick of him whining. I'm sick of him crying. He looks like a punk. And I do like watching him in movies too. And he's a nice looking guy. But other than that, he probably has, well, I'm not gonna go there. Let me stop before I get sued. But y'all know I just don't like them celebrities be weird. And as I told you, I have two celebrity clients. So reality celebrity clients that hmm, crazy, crazy. I tell them to their face they're crazy. Um and they put on their pants just like we do. So I'm not a fan of anybody. So I've never been a fan of anybody. I've met a lot of people even in the movement. I'd have met Mr. Louis Farrakhan. I'm still not. That's the only person I was kind of particular about. when I met, because like I almost stepped on his feet. And I would, ooh, we would have had to, that was a whole nother conversation. I have to probably, I would like one day I'm gonna do movement chronicles with y'all. I could tell y'all some stuff, some wild stuff. But so man, um, so I'm just not a fan. I just don't understand somebody being nobody's a fan of you because people talking about you. That's not them being a fan of you. That's just them expressing their opinion about what you've posted. In Niecy's case, I mean, you were in her family at one point in time. And the factor that you have disrespected her over and over and over again, she has every right to say whatever she needs to say about you, because she's informing us about things that we didn't really know behind the scenes, and because you lie so much, right? So it's not someone being a fan. People are just exposing your contradiction, right? Because you're not woman enough to expose your contradiction, and you're not woman enough to keep it real. You're not woman enough to just sit down somewhere. If you're going to do content, go do content. And I don't think you understand what you want to be. You don't know if you want to be a reactor. I know you started off as one, and then you went into the vlogging. So you don't know whether or not where you fit in. You don't know if you want to vlog or if you want to do commentary, or if you want to be a reactor, or basically come up here and talk some ish and lie, right? Or ooze your children here on live for us to see and for the whole entire world to see, and for you to be the racist and to show the world like, hey, I can do this because I'm a Karen and I'm racist, and I can be mean to my children and CPS ain't gonna do nothing. That's kind of how you move, right? So it's not that someone's being a fan for you. It's just more or less along the lines of you just being despicable, right? And we just watching it live, and we are going to talk about it, just like, and then we can see the triculation. Yeah, I made it work. We can see the trick. We can see you spiraling out of control. And so, just like if we would have, just like with that, in that one case that I'm watching right now, what's that little girl name? Soraya, Naya. Oh, I can't think of her name. But the one that have not found her body, and basically saw she's seen as unalive, right? And her mother, I mean her aunt slash sister's boyfriend was a pedo and all kind of weird stuff, right? That whole situation, and he's in jail for that. Now he's on trial for it. But nevertheless, if people would have had that on social media more so, if their grandmother was doing like, maybe she had a channel or something like that, then we could have exposed it a long time ago, and maybe we could have saved her life. And that's just kind of how we looking at this, to be honest with you, Olivia. Now, this some form of entertainment? Yes, but it's also a situation where, Olivia, some people do feel like you should not be a mom, and some people are afraid for your children. Not saying I am, I'm just telling you that there are some people that have actually came to this chat, and we talk about this all the time, and they say that they're afraid for your children. They're afraid because you act unhinged. I know you kind of freak and you laugh at when people say that because you know it's true, right? Um so that's really the truth, right? Let's continue.
My kids and I. Like, it's us. You know what I mean? It's our little family dynamic. No, I'm not talking about like I'm with him and he's my husband. I said ex. Understand that. I'm just saying, like, people are
I
fans
say,
of that
Snake.
whole situation of what it once was. People are so fanned out about that, even though that's overdone, been done.
Yeah, she should definitely keep her mouth closed about the lies. Very true, pineapples and Miss Jones. I have not one positive thing to say about Olivia. I don't either. To be honest, I'm afraid for those kids and my dang on self, girl. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so and then with her talking about this, him being her ex, and that's basically where she stands, and blah blah blah. It's kind of like, well, she does actually bring him up though. And then before we could even really talk about Gerard, she's on like, Gerard this, Gerard this. And you've made a lot of really he can sue you. He's in a position where he can't sue you, but he knows you don't have anything, right? But you have came up here and made a lot of allegations against Gerard. You've came up here and said the children were afraid of him and all this other. You just done a lot of stuff, and you talked about his wife. I mean, you just did a lot of stuff, and not just her, Tanisi. Everybody you stole from your friend, everybody that you come into contact with, you were always coming causing some type of harm to them. You know what I mean? And Zolo's so stupid. Zolo, you stupid. I'm just gonna tell you. I know I said I want to. I don't want nothing to do with him, but I think he's stupid. I wouldn't have nothing to do with her. If you're gonna be a father, do it. I mean, I don't know what this situation is. I just kind of want you far away from me. I don't know whether you did what they said you did. I don't know. That's not my job to figure out. I'm just not. I just don't want you nowhere near me because I don't really. Your energy just don't. Your energy just kind of not. You just like Olivia. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. You just like Olivia. You know, the very person that you don't really want to deal with is the very person that you are like. Okay. And so because of that, bruh, I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't even wanna, I'll react on you and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna get too wild with you. I'm not gonna get too much me say too many wild stuff about you because I don't want to give you that much attention. But I just don't you something about your energy is kind of you have some demonic energy on some level sometimes, not all the time. I think you have demonic energy mixed with manipulative, mixed with opportunistic, but I don't mean it in a way where it's positive. Okay, so everything I'm saying I don't mean it in a positive way, and I also think that you play victim a lot of times and you're very whiny, and I don't want to be around a whiny man. Okay, I don't like men I don't like when men whine. It's not a masculine attribute, and I don't like being around feminine men. I just not it just boils my soul. You know what I mean? I'm not raising any of my sons to be feminine. Okay, I don't like feminine men always talking about what they can't do, go giddy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want nothing to do with you. So I don't care what happened. I don't care whatever you talking about. I don't know whether it's true or not. I don't have time for that, but I just don't want you nowhere near me. And Olivia is kind of the same way to me. We'll talk about her, but meeting in person and so that would be like a fan, Olivia. So nobody really wants to be around you because we already know who you are. Um, or we fan of Gerard's. I mean, we just want him to do good because we've watched those children grow up, and we just want to see them grow up and be great. Is that TV still on? Put that TV on pause. Cut that up. Cut your show up. Let me cut that teacher up. So the thing is, we don't really want to deal with all of that. It's a lot of chaotic energy around you, and because of that, people just know that those children are in a better place. And so it is what it is. And you talked about Nisi. Really, you were another one of those ones, like how we talked about Jasmine always bringing people to this sector that she don't want to this sector. They complain when they get here. That's kind of how you moved, and you brought a lot of negativity or people to this sector. You brought Nisi. You brought Zolo back. You brought him to the sector. We did not have to know about Zolo. I wish we wouldn't have never met him on this sector, to be honest with you. He ain't the only one. Quiz too. Okay. Philip. Ugh, ugh. Only a face of mama. Only a mama could love. You hear me? So again, not necessarily fans of Gerard. We just want to see him win, and that is not fans. He has a wife. Nobody wants to be fan. None of us. I can assure you, and I'm going to speak for the Crystal Palace. I'm going to speak for every reactor that's out there. None of us want Gerard like that. We don't see him as that. Some of us see him as little brother because most of us are older than him, and some of the ones that are younger than him, they see him as big brother because we have also watched him mature. We've watched him mature. We watched him become being with you and being ridiculous to growing up into being considered a man now and a father. We've always seen him fathering, okay? Which we can't say about you. We've never seen you mother, okay? So, not a fan of him either, but let's continue. We're not fans, is what I'm trying to tell you. We're not fans. That's all.
It's like, it's never going to be like done because we have kids together and, we are parents to our kids. We co-parent and whatever the case may be.
To our cats. Why do you talk like that? And then what's irritating also, Olivia, well, not necessarily irritating us, what should be irritating for you at some point in time. See, you get upset when your children start treating you like they're on your peer level. And the reason why they do that, because you have these adult conversations around them and to them. And so this is the reason why these children have smart mouths around you. Now, I can't necessarily say they have a smart mouth around you. I don't think to this level. But when your children come around you, it's just not positive, to be honest with you. Like y'all interaction, what you display on this camera is not very positive with your children. The way that they talk to you, the way that you talk to them, the way that the house is in chaotic energy, the way that the AJ is, you know what I'm saying? The way he talks to you is just crazy to me. How you doing, Black Coffee? Or when Olivia is exposed, she will come out right and try to pretend that it's false. Hey, how you doing? Thank you. Thank you. Um, yeah, so yeah, I agree with that. Right, and right, she tries to pretend that it is false allegations or jealousy, but she cannot keep her right. Right, she cannot keep up the facade. She cannot, girl. She cannot keep up the facade at all. You heard me? For a short time before she revealed her true self exactly. And this is who she is. You know what I'm saying? She's always lying. Thumbs up the lie. She's always lying. She's always playing the victim. And so that's what's annoying. And when people play victim, I just don't like, I think that we all go through pain and hardship at times, but it's the way that you handle it. And it's not really about your past. But if you keep reliving your past, people are going to talk about your past. If you're evolving, then nobody's going to keep talking about their past in the way that they do. When you talk about your past, you talk about it from a standpoint of growth, not a standpoint of a victimhood. And that's what I don't like. I don't like people who are forever who try to play forever victims. Yeah, I gotta close this door because it's really cold. I mean, it's closed, but it's not closed. I'm gonna lock it because I don't like breezes. I get cold quick. Hold on. And don't tell me nothing about I need iron because black folks are always saying it. No, I don't. I'm good. Shut up. It's just cold in here to me, okay?
Maybe. But it's like people are still just so obsessed with the whole thing. And it's crazy. It's crazy to see. And I hope I'm not going to say nothing negative because, like I said, it's a new year. Okay. The 20th for me started a new year. Okay.
It's in your best interest not to say nothing negative because if you say something negative, that boy is gonna come out, and Niecy's son can definitely come out and crush you and ruin you and make you look even more of a slur than you already are. And the thing is, Olivia, I really believe you did it though. I'm gonna tell you the truth, but it doesn't matter, right? We already know how you get down. The fact that this boy was underage is not a good look. You understand that, Olivia. See, you know that this boy was underage, okay? And you was trying to flirt with him to make Gerard jealous. You know that's not okay. And not to mention that he was a relative of yours. He was a nephew. Even if it was a step nephew, it was still nasty. So you are passing around, you're pass around, right? And he was underage at the time. Now he wasn't even legal. I could see he wasn't even 18, Olivia. He was, it's illegal, right? So we're not gonna play these games, okay? So stop playing victim. just deal. You know what I mean? And the fact that you can't be honest, you can't, and I don't want you to be honest. I mean, because you can really get some charges on you. I would shut up. I would shut up while you were ahead. I wouldn't try to justify anything. It's in your best interest just to be quiet and just go, okay, and just keep it moving and don't even talk about it. If I was you, I wouldn't even talk about it because it's not a good look for you. Okay, it's not. And you can act like you've moved on, but you and I both know that it's not a good look for you. It makes you look like Chester Chester, Yeah, I know what Chester Chester is. Chester Chester, shameless. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm, mm. Let me cut this camera out because it's getting ready to get rough and raw in here. Hold on, y'all. All right, here we go.
Waiting for Trump to get into office.
So I'm not sure.
Trump getting into office is really not going to benefit you. It's not because you broke. You can't even pay your child support. And what's going to happen is it's just not beneficial for you. Okay. There are other things that benefit you, but this is not one. Okay. Now, to truth be told, you would have benefited more with. Let me shut up.
Start your new year strong at the Y.
But you're not going to benefit with Trump being in office, other than if it's just racism. Let me shut up. You're not really going to benefit.
I feel like negative situations trigger me and they make me into a negative person. And with that being said, I just have to block out all the negativity.
But you are negative, y'all. You're very negative toward people. When you can't get your way, and when you can't prove your point, and um when people are not bowing down to you, and when you are miserable, you are nasty toward people. So you are the queen of negativity. And the second thing is when you get mad at people, when you get mad at somebody, you take it out on everybody. And you start targeting people. And then when people respond back, when I responded back to you, you didn't know how to handle me. And so you start to retreat. You do this retreat thing. Yeah, just with me. But you always do this retreat thing because you can't handle the heat. You did the same thing with Chrissy. And I showed that. When Chrissy and them, when you did all this stuff to Chrissy and them, then when Chrissy and them started firing back at you, Olivia could not handle it.
Because at the end of the day, I actually do want to make progress this year on myself. And certain things that...
What do you call progression? What would be progression for you? Like getting your GED, spending the better time with your children besides being on here so much? Taking AJ to pre-K, um, stop smoking, lose weight gradually, go back to school, go to esthetician school, finish that, finally finishing, because you always start stuff, but then you never finish.
that don't serve me do not serve me.
So as I was listening to Olivia,
And what I don't like, I think her children should be quiet. They're always involved in adult conversation. And that's annoying. When people watch your channel, we don't want to hear your child being smart in the background. It's not okay. It just shows the level of respect that they don't have for you.
It's it's unnecessary. You know what I mean? But I just realized within this weekend that people are going to forever be fans out about living with the Webs. Okay, like it's not living with the Webs anymore over here. It's Olivia and her kids, and that's just all there is to it. So,
Which kids though? Because is it living with her kid? Right. It's not called Olivia living with the kids. Wait a minute, can y'all hear me? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I'm messing up. Hold on. Oh, y'all hear me? Let me get this auto. Let me make sure. Press one if you can hear me. Karen could dish it out, but she can't take it, right? Karen has to be the victim, exactly. I agree, especially Robin. She gets under my skin with that mouth. Yeah, she only does that when she's with Olivia, though. She don't do that. She don't do that when she's by herself. When she's with Gerard and them, I know she don't. Not at all.
Not me, because I don't have one.
But that little girl just does stuff to fit in. Because she knows she can get away with it. And she know her mom. She tries to impress her mom.
so people really need to let it go. It's 2025. Let it go.
Okay. I agree. But you know how people let it go? If you stop talking about Gerard altogether. Stop talking about him. Thank you. Stop talking about him. You don't have a 130? Stop talking about Gerard altogether and everything will be kosher. But you, for some reason, you refuse to talk. For some reason, you keep bringing him up because that's the only way you get views.
Oh, let it go. Let it. You know, it was a time, and it's done. It's over with now, and now I'm with my babies, and I'm living life, and I'm happy, and I'm thriving.
But I don't think you are happy. Step away. I don't think you are happy though because I forgot I don't have the camera on. My bad. I'm telling him to step away because that's why y'all seeing him. Number one, you're not happy though. That's the problem. That's the problem. You go through these skirts of unhappiness, and you start really thinking about your life, and then you get angry with people, and then you start coming after reactions, or you come after Jasmine, you go after Chrissy. You know, y'all do that play that y'all do, and then you take yours a little step further because I really do believe y'all are working together. But I think it gets really bad for you because of the fact that because you because you don't know when to stop, and Jasmine's so stupid and gullible that she don't know how to handle you for some reason. And I don't know why I agree with you on that. I don't know why she still would like to be your friend. That is absolutely weird. I think Jasmine's more of a fan than anybody else over here is. I mean, the bottom line is, people say that because they want you to stop talking about them. That's what that is. Okay? She thinks that if she said, well, you're a fan, we'll be like, oh, well, we're not going to talk about her anymore. We're not going to talk about her anymore. But girl, nice try. We still going to talk. Let's go. And if you get smart with me again, I'm really going to go way back. Okay? Because I got them videos on lockdown. So if I was you, don't say nothing else about me. And then what made me mad about her talking about me was the fact that she couldn't mention why she didn't mention my name, because she could have sent a lot of people over here. I would have cashed in them trolls because I troll back.
And I want to stay on a good, positive note for the rest of the year. And I just want to grow and I want to do better. That's just all.
How you going to do better when you won't accept your part in losing your children, when you won't accept responsibility for who you are as a person, when you won't stop trying to manipulate your way out of stuff instead of just being honest and real with yourself and being real with your people that follow you, that try to help you. You know what I mean? Don't you get it? Your mom is tired of you. I never thought I'd see the day, but I know eventually. She's tired of you. Your stepfather is tired of you. Your grandma been tired of you. She been gave up on you. She never really cared about you anyway. Just my opinion though. Okay.
There's to it, and I want to do it for my kids. My kids are number one. My kids are the most, like, when I'm with my kids, I love my energy when I'm
If you were so happy with your children, then you wouldn't be live. You would be focused on spending that precious time with your children because they're not there all the time. Oh, my son, dang near 24 hours a day. So it's nothing for me to go live because I know we spend a lot of time together. If he get extra time to watch TV.
around my kids, and this is the energy that I want to keep going for the whole year. Like, these little guys right here bring the
They smiling, but instead of her sitting down, that's another thing. Why y'all always exploiting these children? Get these children out the camera.
it looks like Ilani. These kids bring out the best in me.
Notice you're not in the picture, though.
Literally, all my kids.
If all your kids were so important to you, you wouldn't have lost them. You would have fought for them. And you would have did what you're supposed to do by them. You would be paying your child support. At this point in time,
Bring out the best in me.
you'll be making sure they dress the best with
And
you.
it's like that's the energy I want to carry with me throughout the year. You know.
Let's see if my Stitch Fix box matches my style file.
Really, it don't seem like it. Wait a minute, y'all gotta. Hold on.
My stylist tells me that I'm a rustic
All right, y'all, I'm trying to find this.
rebel. The results really surprised me.
Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I can't find a little thing to click it off. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. Let me stop sharing for a second. Give me a second here. Hold on, because I got to pull this up. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me pull it back up. Because I didn't click on my mouth. I'm eating hot. I mean, it's taco. Oh my God, it's so hot. I'm about to run home sometimes, brush my teeth again. Okay. All right. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry. I had to log out and log back in because this thing is tripping. Hold on. Hi, Sean. Welcome to me, Speak About. Hold on. Oh my God, I got food in my teeth. Oh my God, what is going on? Hold on. Let me bring up One Love again. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let's listen to this nonsense. Let's finish. We almost done because we're not going to spend all day on this mess. Okay, we're not. We're not. I'm just not. We're just doing commentary to what she talking about. Hold on. Okay. Jesus Christ. Wait, hold on. Okay. Hold on.
Like, wow, like people are really fans. Like people are fanned out, and it's not just me.
Okay.
reality. And so you have to make something up in your mind to help.
The way that I'm trying to redirect myself and how I present myself on this platform. Okay,
Unfortunately, it's too late.
say this for
Unfortunately, it's too late. You've already made a complete fool out of yourself and embarrassed yourself, embarrassed your children, embarrassed your rod, embarrassed your whole entire family. Hmm.
On this because it's the fact that
a more positive person. I really do. And you guys have heard me say this for months.
Well, why won't you do it though? It ain't got nothing to do with what nobody's talking about. It's you. You're the problem.
Years, the way that I'm trying to redirect myself and how I present myself on this platform. Okay, and for me, I'm not saying new year, new me. No, that's corny. But new year, better me.
But that's what you're saying. It is corny. This whole conversation is corny because you're not going to change, Olivia. You're not willing to. You're not willing to accept responsibility. You're not willing to look in that mirror.
You know what I mean? So enough is enough. You know, literally, enough is enough. I'm not. I always think of myself, and I'm like, you know, I am who I am. You know, I'm confrontational. I'm this. I'm that. I'm whatever. But it's not the case. You know, I feel like negative situations trigger me, and they make me into a negative person. And with that,
you are a negative person, though. It don't make you. You are a negative person. Because you came over talking about Jasmine first. We didn't ask you about Jasmine. You start with Jasmine.
being said, I just have to block out
Well, Jasmine just do the same thing you usually do, which is bring up people's past.
all the negativity because at the end of the day, I actually do want to make progress this year on myself. And
how about you? Why don't you talk about what positivity changes you're going to do? I want to hear about that. That's what I would like to hear about. What positive changes are you going to make? Are you going to get your GED because you don't have it? Are you going to stop lying? Are you going to spend more time with your children? Are you going to stop letting them go off by themselves? Because it's too dangerous out here for that. Okay? We're letting the children go do whatever they want to do. Are you going to stop making the children keep the other children? Are you going to watch your children and be a mom? A real mom? Are you going to be better than Stella? Huh? What are you?
certain things that don't serve me do not serve me.
So as I was listening to
It
Olivia's
sound like a whole monologue that she got from TikTok. Oh, what it sound like me?
towards other people, is
That's what it sound like to me. But she always throwing rocks and hiding the hands, and then when somebody come full fledged with her, she don't want to handle it. Cause I ain't even went after her yet. If she would have kept going, I would have. Ooh, y'all don't know. I'm a Taurus. We not. We don't know. We don't know how to stop. They would have got real ugly. But I'm just telling you that she always do that. She always got something to say or talk about somebody, but when somebody go after her, she can't handle it. And she started just positive stuff. Oh, I'm just gonna be positive. I'm gonna change my life. I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm gonna start talking about Gerard. And then we look up next week, she'll be back talking Gerard. And then she'll talk about Niecy too. Trust me.
It's Olivia and her kids, and that's just all there is to it. So,
If it's Olivia and her kids, is it Olivia doing what she's supposed to do with her kids, or she just talking that stuff? Because your children must have told you they didn't want to hear all that.
people really need to let it go. It's 2025. Let it go. Let it go. Let it.
I was thinking the same thing.
It was the time, and it's done. It's over with now. And now
I was feeling like, why don't you let it go? Why don't you let it go?
I'm with my babies, and I'm living life, and I'm happy, and I'm thriving.
You have to convince yourself that you're happy. If you're happy, you don't have to say all that. You say I'm happy 5 times. It just took one time. You have to convince yourself you're not happy. I'm telling you, not.
And I want to stay on a good, positive note for the rest of the year. And I just want to grow and I want to do better. That's just all there is to it. And I want to do it for my kids.
But you should do it for yourself first. Okay? That's the problem. You're trying to do it for them. And what have you really done for them, though? Let's talk about that. Besides give birth to them, what else have you done? What have you really did?
My kids are number one. My kids are the most, like...
They're not number one. That's cap. You're a lie. None of these children have ever been number one in your life. Ever. Even when you was married to the ride.
When I'm with my kids, I love my energy when I'm around my...
You got the same energy. It's negative. When you're around your children, you're negative. When you're away from your children, you're negative. This is just who you are. We have come to know that you're just a negative, nasty Nancy.
My kids, and this is the energy that I want to keep going for the whole year. Like these little guys right here bring the...
Ilani on you?
It looks like Ilani. These kids bring out...
Robin, why are you always trying to get attention with your mom? You don't do this with your daddy, so why are you doing this with your mama? Or it's because you don't really see her? I get it.
The best in me. Literally. All my kids bring out the best in me.
Not really. I've never seen your children bring out the best in you. You know that's a lie, right? And if that's the best that they bring out in you, oh my God, what does the worst look like?
It's like that's the energy I want to carry with me throughout the year. You know.
I mean, everything that she said sounded good.
Nothing she said sounded good because I know it's a lie. I know it's a bold-faced lie. I will never believe nothing that Olivia say. Only thing I believe is that they was drinking Coca-Cola. That's the only thing I believe her saying on that trip. What happened on that trip, I believe.
Has been over and done for the longest time. And if by any chance... No, let me not even say that. I'm people are not in my life, okay, for good reason. And I'm not a part of their storylines anymore. So that clout that is lingering on certain people and they think that they will forever be a part of something over here, you're not. And you just got to treat people, you know, you got to see how people move and you have to put them in position. You know, you have to place them in their position and only...
I mean, they have already done it for you, Olivia. They've already put you in position. That's why Gerard don't pick up his phone for you. That's why he don't talk to you. That's why y'all have to concentrate. Y'all have to talk through the court app. That's why you have to pick up the children in different places. That's why he won't allow you to come to his house and his home and pick up the children. I mean, he's already put you in a place where you can no longer disturb his peace or the peace of his wife. Really, even the peace of his children when they're with him, when they're always with him. Okay.
Fuck with them on that level, and that's just all there is to it. So, that's just all there is to it, you guys. You know, I have yet to find super loyal people, and well, I have loyal people in my life, but you know, like it seems like
how you gonna ask for loyalty and you can't give it? That's so funny to me how people be like, oh, I want loyalty and I want somebody that's loyal, but you can't be loyal or faithful or honest or loving or spiritual or, you know, it's kind of like a man who wants you to cook and clean and keep all the house up and still wants you to pay bills. No. If I'm cooking and cleaning, you got to pay the bills. If I'm, you know, If what am I doing? If you got support what we're doing over here. No way. So it's very contradictory. Like people want somebody to be a fool for them, but they won't do nothing for them. Baby. This is the real world, Jack. This is not you're not at your grandma's house. You're not with your mama where they can just keep on placating you and lying to you and making you feel like you're important. You're just not that important. Just because we react on you, that doesn't mean you're important. We just react on you because you're a train wreck, and we like to talk stuff about you because it's fun. Seriously, you're not really important. You're not even important to Stella at this point because she's done with you.
That I bring on this platform is disloyal and
Because your energy, because you attract disloyal people. That's what happened. When you're disloyal, I'm eating lemons, y'all. Or lime. I'm eating these limes, okay? Okay. But when you are disloyal, then guess what you're going to attract? Disloyalty people. This is what happens. When you are a thief, you're going to attract thieving people. When you are a crackhead, you're going to attract other crackheads. Drug users attract other drug users. Hello? Didn't you meet Zolo in a rehab? At a rehab? Wasn't he coming from rehab? Just saying. Attract light.
just wants clout out of it. It's very strange, and people are still trying to ride on
You
that.
wanted clout off of Chrissy, and you got it. So you keep getting it. You talk about Chrissy, you talk about me, you talk about everybody else. But the moment somebody get at you, you sit over here look like you done lost your best friend. You looking sad and pathetic and pitiful, and everybody got to be clout chasing and this and that. You ain't got the chaos. The children ain't going off on you today. Well, at least you're not showing it, huh? I guess you I so used to your mood swings. Today you like orange, tomorrow you like purple. We got mood swings. I guess you got your fix. Probably first you got your little fix, so now you in a better mood. You can tell me she don't be having her fix.
On that clout train. But anyway, girl.
You know, I find it interesting that Olivia is.
Sorry, one love. I just, I'm sending people over to you, okay?
Because I'm living my life the way that I want to live it. So
I mean, I believe that. I believe to a degree you living your life the way you want to live it. You really didn't want to have custody of those children. You don't really want aid. The only part about your life that you don't like is the fact that you had those other children full time. But you don't want nobody to have power over you, right? You don't want to have control or when you want to see children. You want to have a situation where you can see the children when anytime you want to. So when you don't want to be bothered, you don't have to be bothered. See, when Stella was there, she had control over that situation. When she didn't want to be bothered, she wasn't bothered with him, right? And then Stella got to the point where she just got tired and she just was telling you to come get your children, right? So you had no use for nobody. Again, you're a user and opportunist. When you don't have use for people or they won't be able to do what you want them to do, then you don't want them to do anything. You kind of look at everybody as like dolls. Like you can put like that's how you look at your children. Like when you want to put them away. When you want to put them away and you don't want to play with them anymore, you don't want to be bothered with them, then you tell them go in the closet and go sit down on the shelf and go like Toy Story. That's what I noticed about you.
that's all that matters. But as far as, people will continue to do this a whole.
I mean, you do a lot of that. We met you on the basis of, talking that junk. I mean, when Yanni B walked up to you, I mean, do I have to recash this again? When Yanni B walked up to you, you was so scared. Okay. So we already know you scary. Gerard already told us you scary. We already know. I mean, I know a punk when I see one, right? Okay. So next. Let's go to my jazzy life, y'all. Yeah, I'm finished. I got these. Y'all know how y'all get I got stuff in my mouth. I'm trying to get it out. All right. Um. Okay. Here we go. Jasmine, why you always trying to outdo somebody? You
I'm attorney
you
Bob
are
Diamond, and I need your help.
like the worst outdoer. You are so competitive for no reason at all. Okay. Why are you so competitive with somebody that don't want she don't want Chris, Jasmine? Why you always competitive with the baby mamas and stuff? That is so weird to me. I don't understand you.
25. Oh, I don't feel good, y'all.
Well, why you come live? And why did you okay, I got a quick question. Why don't you ever pack these children clothes up right? Why do you always have to bring them coats or stuff? Do you I know you think because you're in Texas that they don't need coats, but you should always put a coat in a book bag with them. Okay. Number one, why do you think that the older children should be doing more for the younger children? That is so weird to me. You're the mother.
Man, I take off.
Mhm.
I take off. I take off.
Where do you see a circle?
I don't know what he said. And he coughing and hacking. Oh my God. Every time somebody come around y'all, I would be nervous coming around you. Cause every time somebody come, how you gonna really date? You every time somebody come around you, they gonna be hacking. You like a walking virus.
Obviously, it's where. Oh, it's over there. That's actually the letter O. Just shaped funny. Hey, y'all.
Hmm.
I've been sick, y'all. I
But you
got.
had the Medusa that made you come out the woodwork, girl. That is so weird to me. That that a person makes you come from somewhere to another place for you to address them. That is the most weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. And it's just like, why do you have to do all that? You know what I mean? Why do you have to do all that? You don't have no kind of peace. You can't even be sick for one day without having to come up here. And I'm sorry, yeah, I'm trying to throw this stuff away. But why can't you ever have any kind of peace? Why do you always have to come up here and if you sick, why you can see that's what I'm trying to tell you, Jasmine. Why you always want to knock people for having jobs and stuff? Because girl, YouTube is not you don't get YouTube PTO for YouTube, right? So if you miss a day of work, then guess what? It's gonna reflect on your check, right? That's why I told you how important it is to have 2, 3, 4 incomes. But of course, you wouldn't know that. So you're not really allowed to be sick because you still have to come out your sick bed to have a whole conversation about nothing. You know what I mean? Just because you and I both know that you ain't making that you don't make no money when you sick. And that's your fault because you should have found some type of other benefit in doing this. You should have had another income. But you probably get SSI though. I really believe you get SSI for some of the children, if not for yourself. Can you throw this away in your trash can, please? So,
Got food
Mommy.
poison, huh?
Um,
And I really should have got me a Sprite or something.
my juice.
I inboxed you on Instagram. Are you doing shout outs? Yes, love, I am.
that's sometimes she talks to you when you giving her some money. If she's not giving her no money, she really don't have much to say to you. She's one of them, and she only talks to you when she's going through it, right? If she's going through, you can't call her. And these women always come up here and say they want somebody to be loyal to them, but they can't even be loyal to themselves or their subscribers or their families for that matter, or anybody that they know. Can you throw this away in your trash?
Message me again. Message me right now. It's chopstick.
Thank you.
All my damn luck. Hey, Granny. Yeah, I've been sick. I got food poisoning, and I've been throwing up, nauseous, and
She did you get food poisoning from cooking your own food? Cause she showed and said, cause I said before. And how do you know you were food poisoned? Huh? How do you know that? Hold on, I'm getting this stuff out of my teeth. It's working my nerves. Y'all know how you ever got something in your teeth and you couldn't get it out just normally? You had to take something to get it out. Let's talk about it.
and I just don't even feel like being out the house right now, but I had to. I had to.
So Jasmine, I'm asking you a straight up question. Did you get food poisoning from eating your own food cooking? Because it sure comes across like that. It sure comes across like that. I'm telling you. It really does. Okay? Let's continue. All right, I'm going to cut this camera on a minute. I got to put my lip gloss, my little lipstick back on, y'all, because y'all know I ate like a, wow, man. That was so good. I didn't even show y'all. I scarfed that stuff down so fast, y'all. I had 5 tacos. They a little bit, they not like big tacos. They like small. I mean, they like small. They not small, but they not big. I mean, I had bigger tacos. I couldn't eat. If it was a big taco, I probably would only had one, but they little small, petite tacos. You know, you can get 5. You can get 5. I promise you, if you got like 5 or 6, you'll be full off of them. But 3, they wouldn't. They wouldn't have did that. 3 wouldn't have did nothing for real for you. All right, all right. I'm trying to wipe my hands. I'm gonna cut this camera on. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's go.
Just gotta go drop off my kids' stuff. Cause why? Well, cause we're in Texas. Texas weather, it's crazy.
No, it's just about you being prepared. I mean, you do this all the time, Jasmine. Do you even watch your children before they leave the house though? I'm just asking you. How do you know what I mean? Sometimes children are gonna forget, but this is all the time. This is a running joke with you. Every time we turn around, these children are always lacking their coats. They don't never have their coats. They don't never have their book bags. They don't never have anything that came basically supposed to be coming from your house. It don't make no sense. I don't understand why you don't be prepared, a little bit more prepared. You are a mom of 12 or 20 or 30 or 1,000, okay? And by you being a mom and having all these children, you should have it well, you should be well more organized than the average mom because you have multitude of children. When you have multitude of children and people, and then you've had them for a long periods of time. I mean, you've had children for what, 12 years now? I mean, you ain't got it down by now. I don't think you're gonna ever get it. That's the real. That's the real. Okay? Mm-hmm.
And when they went with their dad, it wasn't cold. It wasn't cold.
And if I was him, I hate the way you say cold. Cold? Girl, you act like you like that lady on that snap. She's like a snapping tatter. Get me a cold glass of water. Girl, why you sound like say cold? 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 I feel like I'm on a like I'm gonna start doing like I'm gonna start doing some music. I'm gonna rap. I'll be like, it's cold. It's like the opposite of hot. You know what I mean? Like you gonna say, it's getting cold in here. Somebody put on your clothes. I am getting so cold. I want to put some more clothes on. Okay, just jokes, just jokes. All right, hold on, y'all.
So they did take their jackets.
Oh my
The
god,
twins forgot their bike.
I hate when I'm already kind of tired a little bit. I'm a little better now because I didn't ate. But you know how you just be kind of tired and somebody come on here and start yawning. Like her whole entire breath look like it stank. You know what I mean? Number one. Number two, She always coming on here going, oh, whoa, it's me. Can you, whoa, Mo, it's me. Look at me. I can't do this. I can't do that. I want him to take the clothes over to the kid's dad. Oh, the Texas weather be tripping. Oh, look at me. Oh, I'm depressed. Oh, I'm overwhelmed. I'm triggered. That's all we heard from these moms. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. I'm sorry. I'm gonna make me a song. Y'all should record this and make a song for me and help me out. Okay, y'all ready? Let's go. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. Give me a game. Show me a game. I'm overwhelmed. I will list all the triggers I have. And so you can't list yours because we don't care. I only care that I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. I am triggered. I am triggered. Okay, you know what I mean? That's all we hear from her. Her and Olivia. Just the same way. Her and Olivia. I'm overwhelmed. I am triggered. When you talk about Gerard, I am triggered. I don't understand. I don't understand why you guys keep talking about Gerard. Cause I'm triggered. She's like an old white woman that used to have a burning cross in her front yard. Is what she sound like. And Jasmine sound like the neighbor that lived next door. They'd be like, "Wheeze, boss." I'm sorry. That was me, wasn't it? Sorry. Anyway, y'all, I know y'all gonna say, Dr. A, you didn't had a whole meal. I did. Olivia likes to hear herself talk, right? Sometimes I enjoy just sitting and being quiet, right? And hearing my own self on my heartbeat. Exactly, girl. These people wouldn't know nothing about sitting in themselves, sitting with themselves. They have to have always somebody around to stop them from crashing out, or stop them from thinking about how jacked up their life is. That's really what it is. Okay. My question is, if you were big bad, right? Why didn't you do two lives on Medusa exactly? Cause she's overwhelmed. She's overwhelmed. Okay, let's go. All right, let me cut
Again.
the camera on. Y'all acting all funny with me.
Okay, eat your burger.
Get your burger. Get your
Yes,
burger.
inbox me right now, love. Inbox me right now.
Get your burger.
Comment if I don't get your message. Comment on my post on one of my Instagram posts, and then be like, hey, check your inbox.
Mommy.
Okay, there you go. You popped up.
Get your
Sometimes
burger. She's like, get your burger. Can you imagine somebody going, get your burger? Can you imagine your mom yelling at you like that? Get your burger. I know y'all say, Dr. A, you find the funniest things in the little minute things. It is funny though. Y'all know I'm not lying. Y'all know I'm not lying. Hold on, y'all. I gotta pull up my pictures. Y'all, I've been missing my little pictures. I was like, oh. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. The simple life. If only I had the simple life, man. Life has so many mysterious ways. Oh, my goodness. Okay, let me add a layer. Okay, y'all, give me a second here. I said, well. Olivia didn't have on that Gordon Cottrell shirt, did she? Olivia was rocking that Gordon Cottrell shirt. She didn't do it today. She said, I ain't gonna put that Gordon Cottrell shirt on. Dr. A was clowning me, said I was wearing a Gordon Cottrell shirt. Okay, I'll take it off. You know what? Y'all know fun. You know this is funny. Y'all know fun at all. Y'all know this is funny. That Gordon Cottrell shirt. Okay. I'll take it off. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, y'all. Come on, Jazz. You got to bring the heat. Tonight I'm gonna go live again because I want to do I'm gonna do this Jasmine's second live, or we'll see. We're not gonna listen to this whole conversation because this conversation is somewhat whack, I assure you.
don't pop up. It's because it goes into like this folder, Girl, I didn't even know you messaged me. See, I ain't been getting no.
Okay, so right now, because he's a certain age, I would tell him to stop spitting. Number one, he's supposed to be eating, right? And do keep in mind that you got him eating in the car, and you don't want to really teach your children all the time to eat unless you have to, unless it's emergency. Excuse me. Like maybe you all are going out of town or something. But teaching the children how to eat in the car is not the most productive way to do, because every time they get in the car, they're going to want to eat something. They're going to junk up your car after a while, and your car is going to be nasty, and it's going to smell like flies. You're probably going to have roaches, just as many roaches as you have in your house, in your car. So I wouldn't advise that you do that. But, hopefully nobody's eating. Oh, by the way, type in the chat what you all are having for lunch, please. What y'all have for lunch, because, I had tacos. I had vegan tacos. I had like these little tofu vegetable tacos, and I had these vegetable. It was a Mexican restaurant, and I had this vegetable taco. They had all the vegetables on there, and then I had another one that it had cauliflower. Cauliflower looked like the substitute, so it was pretty good. And I had three. The tofu vegetable taco and the vegetarian, or vegetano tacos. I had one of those and one of the cauliflower vegetable tacos. So it's pretty good.
No messages.
Okay.
Louisville and
So
don't skip.
again, keep in mind, Jasmine, what we're not gonna do for you, dear, is we're not gonna watch this decrepit video. That's what we're not gonna do. I need to go to the restroom. Y'all know I done ate. So, I don't think it's just you're sick. I think you're really stressed out. You do come across, Jasmine, like you're stressed out and you're overwhelmed. You're overwhelmed. On the times when you say you're overwhelmed, I think you're more overwhelmed on the times that you're not overwhelmed. Like right now, you're not saying you're overwhelmed or bothered. You're trying to act like you're just sick, like that's the only issue. I think you're more, I will be more subject to believe that you're overwhelmed now, as opposed to the times when you have said you were overwhelmed. No, I don't believe what you say. No, I don't. Sorry, I don't. And I don't apologize. Mhm. So I take it
Ain't
back.
got no more apples. Now it's time for the burger. Here.
I mean, that's all he eats. I mean, you take him everywhere to McDoubles all the time. What meal have you ever made that had nutritional value in it? What have you ever made that had a consistent amount of vegetables? How many days a week do you eat vegetables? How many days a week? I mean, you and the children. How many days a week do you eat fruit? How many days a week do all the children drink water? Because you know what I mean. I wouldn't really know this stuff. How many times a day or week do you have meat for them versus, let's do meat versus the vegetables, okay? Or meat versus the fruit. Let's talk about that, because you should probably have more of those in your system than you should have that other stuff in there. But that's just my opinion. But let's go.
Hold it. Give me this.
And again, the thing is, like I said, you do typical things like tell him to hold something or take this, and he's already hollering. And he knows in his spirit or his energy what you're going to do. It's because I think a lot of times children know when somebody ain't right. Even if it's your own child, they'll know that person is not a good source of energy. Let's see, y'all. Oh, man.
I don't give my number out. Sorry. I've been doing good. How you been doing? Yes.
I mean, I don't know why somebody. We're not. Look. You have my business. I get my business number. It's probably one female that I got really cool with that have my personal number. Everybody else has my business number, the 502-208-9142. No, I'm not giving out my personal number. That's dumb. Like, I don't do that in general. I don't even do that with people that have been knowing me for a long periods of time. Like when I first met my biological family, they had my business number. I know that's wow. Y'all know you gonna say, what does that? Yes, girl. Until I got to know them, then I gave them my number. Okay. But anyway, so I'm just saying, y'all. It's all for the eggplant. Come feel we're right for each other. All for the eggplant. Okay, I'll just put the eggplant in the counter. Okay, there we go. I just put it right here. Okay, y'all ready? Do y'all mind if I go to the restroom real quick? Cause I'm about ready to pass out, or I could just cut the live off. What would y'all rather do? Look, I'm gonna make an executive decision, and I'm just going to cut the camera off. I'm gonna cut the mic off, and y'all just gonna listen to Jasmine, and I'll be right back. Okay, y'all.
It's just like button for the C. It's free. Period. You're gonna eat it. I don't care if you eat it. Here, eat some fries. I don't care if you eat it when you get home. You're gonna eat that. Thank you. I love y'all too. I'm not gonna talk too much about this situation though, y'all, because it's giving clout chasing. You know, people on this app do anything for a view. And I'm not even gonna say this individual name, but you know, you could have waited. They could have waited at least a couple of weeks to start the fake text messages stuff again. For the simple fact that there's already someone that already tried to fake text message, like people wanted them. Baby, you could have waited. You could have waited and gave it some time. If you're gonna clout chase and use other people's ideas of the fake text messages, you could have gave it some time. And like I said, we all know how individuals text and just randomly saying they want to marry. I just laughed. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. I want to marry you. After you got on this platform and said that they're gay, girl, are you serious? You listen. Do what you gotta do for a piece of coin. But it's not believable. I'm just gonna let you have it because bitch, you're doing the most. Also, it was brought to my attention that they're lurking on my page and watching my videos. You've been on this platform for a whole day. I've been out here for a minute. So if I get on here and I tell my supporters, hey, do y'all want to see me post edited or non-edited? Bitch, nobody is getting that from you. I've been doing that for years. I've been on here for years. Once upon a time, before I learned how to edit, I did minimum editing. So don't think, sis, don't get ahead of yourself. Don't think that I would ever take any advice from you, or take any editing tactics from you, or whatever the case may be. The fact that you're checking for me every day is really weird. Like, I looked, whenever I was sent this stuff, I looked and I was like, why is this person always talking about me? Like, it's giving groupie. And then just the whole situation, the fake text messages. But you couldn't come on here with text messages with this whole girl, with the whole tablet. Y'all remember that? With the whole tablet. Now you got messages. And we all know that that's bullshit. We all know. Girl, I couldn't even sit here. I'm not even finna entertain it. Like, that's the thing. I'm just like, everyone knows. Even everybody. Everybody knows. Trust me. But go off, dear big one. Dear big one. We're not gonna entertain that, y'all. It's a clout chasing situation. They try to use my name a lot, and I just don't feel like entertaining that. Like, oh, I'm a pretty baby mama. Like, what, bitch? Who wants to be a baby mama, first of all? And you know what? I'm not gonna stoop that low. I'm not gonna stoop that low because I'm about to say, like, I'm about to stoop low on that ass because I'm tired of a bitch always trying to talk about other people's looks. Ooh, I really want to stoop low because I can get low and grimy with a motherfucker. I don't know. Drink your juice. But you know what? I'm gonna say above water. I love it here. I love that everyone supports me, even baby mamas. I love it. I love it. I love when they check for me all the time. It's just giving that I'm really that bitch and you want to be like me. But, hey, go Go off.
Mommy.
Go off. Okay, go off.
My mommy.
When I go into a home, I recognize
Thank you. It's 2025. Focus on what's the reality. reality. Stop making this fake ass shit. Like, focus on the real shit. You have kids. And you still immature. And there's so much that I could. Damn, I should have went. Come on, car. Come on. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Please don't pull out in the same lane as me. Because, bitch, we're both pulling out at the same time. You seen that I was turning, ho. Thank you. I feel like shit. I'm not gonna lie. I just want to go home and go get in my bed. What are you doing? Boy, you about to make me cuss you out. Sit it down. Stop trying to. I hate that he know how to unbuckle
Look,
the
my
shit.
a dragon. Look, my a dragon. My a dragon. Look, it's a dragon. My sock.
Hold on, y'all.
I want to buy your house. I can pay you cash for
My bad. Hold on. I know I am. I gotta just drop off this kid stuff first. Well, Legend doing too fucking much, so I'm gonna have to see. Look.